Welcome to Shore Support, a program that highlights organizations who enhance the lives of our community through charitable efforts. I'm your host, Nathan Magno, and on today's episode, we'll be discussing about the fun activities that are happening right here at Ocean County College. When gathering for events, it is more than just simply passing the time, for it is an opportunity that allows us to laugh, to connect, and to celebrate as a community. On today's episode, we'll be discussing with two guests about the fun activities and upcoming events that are happening at OCC. Now joining me is Kara Musio, Associate Director at the Robert J. Nalvins Planetarium. A pleasure to have you with us today, Kara.
Thank you for having me.
So what is the overall mission of the planetarium?
So the planetarium's mission is to bring our students, our local community, and all of the myriad of visitors that come to Ocean County and the Jersey Shore together through immersive, engaging educational programming.
And especially because the planetarium serves as a beacon because it has a lot of shows down here. What kind of shows do you offer?
We do. We have typically, the most typical shows that we offer are educational films in full dome. So that's in a 360-degree circle. We do live presenter-led Star Talks or Sky Talks, and those typically lead participants through a daytime and nighttime sky where they can see what's up in their neighborhood. And we also do laser shows and some other fun content like that.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a lot of fun, exciting visual shows that that the audience can participate in. Sure. And besides just servicing for the college students here, do you also offer any shows for children and families?
We do. Space is for everyone, we like to say in our field. And we have probably about 700 shows a year. Most of those shows are open to the public and are on the weekends. We do school trips and other shows during the week, and we, as you said, offer some shows to the college students. But really, we have content from pre-K all the way up, and we do provide grade level recommendations on our content so people can make the best choices for their group.
Wow, so it's open to the public for just general education as well. That's really awesome. And you mentioned that you have 700 shows this season. What are the shows that you have upcoming for this season right now?
We have a lot of regular shows that we do every weekend, and we have a fairly continuous schedule of those, so people kind of know what to expect from us. But we like to have special events as well. This is the second year we're participating as a NASA Team 2 anchor, and so that helps to establish us as a hub for science in our community. And so we'll be offering a lot of free and low-cost programming for children in the middle grades and their families to come learn about Earth and space science throughout this year. This is the second year we're doing that. It's also around Halloween time, and so we'll be having, as we head into the fall and then into the winter, a lot of holiday shows, and those typically are some of our more musical content. We're working with OCC for their Trunk or Treat event, and we'll be having some of our not-so-scary laser shows for the younger ones after the Trunk or Treat event. We'll offer both of our Halloween laser shows all throughout October. And then again, as we head into the holidays, we'll have more special programming for that as well.
Ooh, okay, gotcha. So it's a lot of fun stuff for the children to look forward to. And especially because this is our first episode where we're able to shoot on location. We're able to take place right here in this dome, which has been recently renovated. Can you talk more about the recent changes and the new technology that the planetarium has received and impacted the visitor experience?
Sure. The planetarium's been here for 50 years, and technology changes pretty quickly, so we do have to update our technology from time to time. And so a few years ago, we updated the equipment that's right behind us. Our star projector, which is kind of the iconic piece of planetarium equipment, got upgraded to LEDs so that it's brighter and we can see a larger range of stars. And our digital projection system was upgraded to 4K with new projectors, new computer systems, and upgraded software so that we could have a state-of-the-art experience and do things that we've never been able to do before here.
Ooh, okay. What are some of the new things that you're able to do that you couldn't do before with the old technology?
One of the things that we can do now is we can actually leave the Earth. We used to just provide kind of a nighttime sky from an Earth perspective, but we can actually leave the Earth now and kind of zoom around through space to different planets and different space objects and things, and people tend to really enjoy that.
Well, that would be really cool to sit in this room and to be able to travel through space right here and then. And especially because do you have any future plans or events that you would like to run in the future?
I have more future plans than I think I could possibly have time left in this planetarium. It's just finding the time to do them, right? So one of the exciting things that's happening is we are in the fundraising portion of a capital campaign called Reach Beyond the Stars. And as part of that, we'll be renovating our lobby areas to make them more modernized, to include interactive, immersive, and imaginative exhibits so that people can learn more and have more hands-on experiential learning in the planetarium. So we're really excited about the opportunities that that project is going to bring to the whole building and not just the Dome Theater. In general, though, I would love to bring more music, more live music into the Dome. This is a very unique venue, and we are frequently approached by people wanting to do all kinds of things in here, and we really look forward to getting to try some of those out.
So being able to like kind of introduce like new audiences to come into this one dome in here. That's really cool.
We are open to immersive theater. We are open to all kinds of opportunities.
Right. To bring out that welcoming red carpet right in here. And especially because one of the things that's unique about the planetarium is that you're also able to host group activities as well, including for, say, for like birthday parties or for like anything where like a group would like to rent out this space. Can you discuss more about the rental process and how that works?
Sure. So there's two main things that we offer when it's not just a public show that anyone could come to. We have just a private show in the Dome, and that's something that a school group or a scout group or another organization might want to just come for a little bit of content programming. And so that's one option that we offer. And the other option, as you mentioned, is more of a birthday party, a private party, maybe a fundraiser for an organization where they're really kind of using the whole building for a larger themed event. Both of those are things that we do fairly frequently, and our office coordinator actually books and schedules all of those events. So just give us a call and we'll work through all the details with you.
Wonderful. And is there any other place where viewers can find that information as well?
Sure. For purchasing tickets, you can go to booking.ocean.edu, and that takes us directly to our shows. But from the Ocean County College website, you can find the planetarium. If you type in ocean.edu /planetarium, it'll take you right to our page where you can find more information on all the different things we offer.
Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. There's something to look forward to then. Now I want to kind of go around back, and I want to talk more about this planetarium and the new technology that you have. And what I'm most curious about is actually this instrument right back here. What is this instrument that you have?
So that, as I was saying, that is our star projector, and it is a mechanical projector. It is modeled after the very first planetarium projector 100 years ago was that style of projector, and it still provides the sharpest, best night sky that you can possibly see. We have the digital projection system for planets and for all kinds of deep space objects, but if you want to look at the stars, you will see more stars from that projector than you will see, I can pretty much guarantee you, anywhere in New Jersey.
And that's what allows you to get kind of like that 4K image within this whole entire space.
Sure, the digital projectors project in 4K, and the optomechanical projector presents a whole range of stars and the Milky Way at a resolution that we just simply can't see in New Jersey anymore.
Ooh, and you have to come in here to be able to witness that too. For sure. Now, I also want to touch back on kind of some of the shows that you were mentioning earlier that you offer down here, specifically more about like the music shows that you have. Could you also discuss more about that? What kind of music do you have that happens in here? Or do you have like laser shows that go in coordination with that?
We have a variety of laser shows, and that's some of our most popular programming. But we've been experimenting with some newer technologies, like using VJ software and playing music in the Dome. We, in fact, have a DJ locally that brings a VJ with him and does I do a Star Talk, and then he does a public show of a DJ set with images all over the Dome that are abstractions, and it's pretty neat. We did it last year. We're going to offer it hopefully again in November. We've had folks from the healing arts want to offer things like sound baths in the Dome and meditations and all kinds of things like that. And so there's a lot of really unique opportunities to utilize this space as a venue where we can put kind of the awe and wonder of the cosmos up on the screen and have all kinds of arts, whether it's sound, or we've even had people want to do dance in the dome, which I'm not quite sure how we would do, but I am open to the opportunity should it ever arise.
I mean, well, with all these chairs around us, that's gonna be a fun time to work around. But that's a lot of different collaborations that you get for just this single venue, all the way from meditative to celebrations to even to the educational purposes as well.
Sure. We've worked with several college professors in marketing, tourism, business, which most people wouldn't think. Obviously we're working with the astronomy classes. We can show them things in here in way less time than you would take to observe them in real life. But we work with business classes. I would love to work with more education students, since so much of our business is K through 12 school trips. And immersive large screen and dome programming is kind of on the rise. And so there's an opportunity for digital production students in here as well.
Well, that's cool. And especially because your passion as a communicator and being able to lead those shows, from your position, what do you see from your audiences whenever those shows are hosted? Whether it's from the number of people that you get to maybe perhaps the stars in their eyes as well.
Sure. I think last year we saw almost 25,000 people, right? And by far and large, they're very excited to be here. They love the shows and they're excited to come back. I think it provides them a little bit of awe and wonder, not only for the cosmos, but also for the world we live in. We try and connect everything back and forth from Earth to space science. And so I think that that's what people really enjoy about being here, is they get to learn a little bit about things that are so big and so mysterious. They're kind of outside of the realm of what we're experiencing day to day. And I think that awe and wonder that it provides to people is something that we all really need.
Right, and especially because being out in the public, well, with all that light pollution, we can't see the stars out at night anymore.
It is very difficult to see a beautiful star-rich night sky in New Jersey. And so there are a few planetariums in New Jersey that show to the public. We are the Planetarium of the Jersey Shore, and we welcome everyone to come down and see us so they can see the sky as it's intended to be.
Right, and especially to be able to provide that singular moment where people can at least immerse themselves and perhaps realize the joy in realizing how small we actually are. And that's pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome like gift to give to the audience as well. Now, as we start to close out for the episode, I understand that you're looking to do some fundraising as well to help renovate the lobby out front. Where can our viewers find more information again as to how to support the planetarium or perhaps purchase tickets for upcoming events?
The OCC Foundation is working on our fundraising campaign right now, and they will have a website that details all of the information about the Reach Beyond the Stars campaign, and folks can find more information about it there.
All right, got you. And that takes place at ocean.edu. All right, thank you so much, Kara, for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be continuing our conversation with Heidi Sheridan from the Jay and Linda Grunin Center for the Arts right after this.
When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without a high school diploma. My name is Ariel, and my entire life changed when I took a chance and I got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I pushed through all the challenges.
So Ariel, we made this yearbook for you. It has notes from all the people that are here.
Apoyo y orientación que me da.
Your achievement has set an example for so many students. Most importantly, your daughter.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
These walls and windows hold me tight. The warm embrace we all call home. My neighbors watch over one another. This little street is a land of liberty of its own, where I always have a place to go. I'm free to call this place my own. We all deserve a place to call home.
That's an American dream.
Welcome back to Shore Support. I'm your host, Nathan Magno, and with me now is Heidi Sheridan, Executive and Artistic Director for the Jay and Linda Grunin Center for the Arts. A pleasure to have you with us today, Heidi.
Thank you so much for having me, Nathan.
So what is the overall mission for the Grunin Center here at Ocean County College?
Well, our primary mission is, of course, to entertain. We do this by providing great performing and visual art experiences that connect communities, highlight culture, and inspire joy and creativity.
Especially to spur that inner creative within all of us. Especially as we take place right here on the stage. I'm actually very curious about what type of performances are you offering for this upcoming season?
We like to offer something for everyone. So we have music, we have theater, we have family shows. We like some of the things that I'm very excited about coming up in December are the performance by Chris Body, who is part of our OCC Foundation Scholarship Celebration. He's a Grammy winner. That's pretty exciting. And then also we're going to have Darkar Dance do a Celtic Christmas.
Ooh, that sounds very exciting. There's a lot of big names coming down here. Yes. And especially because Grunin Center is interconnected with Ocean County College. So how does the Grunin Center support OCC students?
We support OCC students in a variety of ways. One of the first is that we host all of the events that they might have here on campus. Another way is that we collaborate with the Repertory Theater, which has both student actors and community member actors. We also support the Afternoon Recital Series, which has our music students. And the last way is we offer all the student clubs to sell concessions at any of our events.
Ooh, okay. So like the Grunin Center serves as like a burgeoning place for a lot of people to experiment with the performing arts. As you mentioned before, it's supposed to serve as this ground to learn about all the different arts in this world. Are there any events done through the Grunin Center that are focused on students' arts education?
Absolutely. We have a whole department from the Grunin Center, a whole branch. It's called the Education and Community Engagement Area. We have our School to Sage program, which brings K through 12 students from all over the county here for free to experience the arts for the first time. So sometimes we have events and our students tell us that this is the very first time that they've ever been in the theater. It's so exciting for them. We hear students screaming and excited at things like mariachi or different kinds of events. We want to bring the world to them.
And especially because this place in Toms River serves as a beacon for all those students to come down here. I can certainly attest that when I was in high school, that this was the first theater that I came to too. And especially, something new is coming up right now, especially in this theater. It's currently undergoing a large renovation at this time, with lots of updates and expansions. Can you tell us more about the renovations and how these changes will impact the campus?
The renovations are so exciting. So first of all, the theater is just getting a refresh. So we're getting new lights, we're getting new audio, and we've refreshed the lobby, the mezzanine, and then we've also created a new space for our afternoon recitals upstairs called the Bosendorfer Piano Room. So that's what's happening now. In front of the building, the expansion is going to include a new art gallery, a new box office, and a more accessible space for people to come in straight from the parking lot so they don't have to walk up that big ramp.
Ooh, there's like a whole lot of new toys to look forward to, and especially with that new open space, even more opportunities for people to showcase their work down here.
Absolutely.
And especially, it might not be too bad of an idea to be a member right now. At the Grunin Center, you guys offer memberships that include a whole slew of sweet bonuses. Can you tell us more about what it means to become a member?
Well, we have 3 levels of membership. From from ocean to bay to river. The ocean memberships offer the most benefits, where you can get the biggest discounts, you can buy the most tickets, you can get refunds, you can get exchanges, you can also get your ticket fees waived, and then the levels go down from there. So depending on how many shows you and your family want to come to, that would determine which membership you really want to do.
Especially for those who like to come down here very often, Ocean would definitely be the best option for them too.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you're somebody who's coming from Monmouth County, maybe you only want to come once in a while. If you're somebody who's here and you like to come to 6 or 7 shows, then the benefit would be, better for you to get the higher membership. But one of the greatest things about the membership is that you might get invited to a members-only sneak preview. We had one of these last spring where we had 40 members of the community come who are our members, and they got to learn all about what was happening in the next part of the season.
Ooh, that's exciting. You get to get early access to what's being hosted down here too. Yes. That's pretty cool. Yes. Okay, something to look forward to then.
And they get free food.
Food too. Okay, gotcha. There's a lot of things to look forward to then. And especially because of like the whole slew of performances that you are hosting this season, do students and staff here at Ocean County College get any special discounts at the Garden Center as well?
Absolutely. Students can get a free ticket to most shows, one free ticket with their OCC email, and faculty and staff can get a 20% discount on 2 tickets to most shows.
Ooh, okay. Do you need any like special ID in order to prove?
Just your OCC email.
Just the OCC email? Okay, something to look forward to then. And especially for like students who may want to give like a helping hand down here, to actually get their hands behind the scenes, are there any opportunities for folks to be able to volunteer here at the Grunin Center?
There are quite a few opportunities. 2 of our biggest opportunities are the usher program. So we have over 49 ushers from the community who volunteer here, and students, if they want to do that, they can also fill out the form and try to do that as well. Another opportunity is that they can volunteer for the repertory theater, so they can learn things on the back end, from stage management to lighting to sound.
And especially because this place is supposed to serve as a learning grounds in that case. It's really awesome that the Grunin Center is able to offer those opportunities for folks to be able to learn firsthand as to what it is to work in the theater. Yes. That's really cool. And especially for those who want to continue supporting the arts, to see this continue to flourish and be able to grow, how can our viewers support the Grunin Center besides volunteering?
Well, there's so many ways that people can support the Grunin Center. The first is by coming to some events. There are also other ways that you can support the Grunin Center through advertising, sponsorships, donations. One of the most exciting things that we've been doing for the last year is we've been asking patrons if they want to donate food to our students here on campus for the Helping Hands Pantry. So if you just bring a bag full of cereal, whatever you have, and drop it off right before the show, that will help our students here on campus.
Oh, really? Even just the simple act of not even having to do much but other than to give food and participate in those events hosted down here. Yeah. It's enough. Is there any links that perhaps our audience can follow to see if they can maybe donate also?
Absolutely. If you just go to the grunincenter.org website and you click on About and then Giving, you can find information there.
Okay, got you. Okay, something to look forward to then as well. Now, I want to return onto a previous question because the Grunin Center hosts a lot of different big names here, and I'm very curious as to what are some of the guests that you actually had in previous years that you managed to bring in?
Well, we've had so many different artists here over the years. Even before I was in this role, the Grunin Center was bringing people like Patti LuPone and Peter Yarrow. So there's been so many different artists here. As soon as we started collaborating more with the OCC Foundation, we've been able to bring an amazing array of speakers here, like Ice-T.
That's really cool, actually, that you managed to rope a lot of those big names in. I'm actually very curious. How are you able to get those guests to be able to come in?
Well, it takes a lot of work with booking them.
I can imagine, too.
But the OCC Foundation is the main supporter of all of those events. So there's a committee that meets to discuss all of the different suggestions, and then they decide on who the people are who are going to come.
Okay, so you get like a whole queue to look forward to, and then you are able to like send out that whole like invitation list as well.
Yeah, but we have to stay within a budget.
Certainly, certainly. But hey, always managing to bring more value to this place as well.
One thing that I'm really excited about is in the spring, we're going to be bringing Margaret Atwood.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really awesome,
The
too.
celebrated writer. Some of you may have seen The Handmaid's Tale. She's the person who originally wrote that book. So.
To be able to speak here on stage.
Yes.
And talk. Wow, that's really cool that students are able to interact in those like in-person interviews as well.
Yes.
That's really awesome to get like opportunities like that. And especially because in tandem with a lot of the large renovations that you have down here, there's a lot of new opportunities for you for the Grennan Center to be able to host here as well. And what I'm curious is that with the renovations that are being installed as of now, what do you hope for the Grennan Center to be able to do in the future?
Well, one of the amazing things that's going to happen with the new renovation is that we'll have a secure art gallery. So suddenly we'll be able to not only offer the performing arts, but we'll have the visual arts right here in the center.
Ooh, okay, to be able to expand the field of creativity in that regard too. Especially because, as you were mentioning before, that the lobby is going to be able to serve as your own dedicated art gallery as well.
And we'll have an event space there. And I really want to talk too about our connection with the Grennan Performing Arts Academy.
Oh, really? Because what do you hope to establish in that relationship with the Performing Arts Academy as well?
Well, we have a huge relationship with them that's gone on for many, many years, and it's one of our biggest collaborators. The Grennan Performing Arts Academy does their fall play, their showcases, so many of their events here on this theater, and they also let us do some of our shows over in their space.
Okay. It's always in that collaboration to be able to kind of foster and have that circulation of imagination keep on flowing.
And another amazing collaboration that we have is with Brick Community Children's Theater, otherwise called BCCT, and they also have their show here in the summer.
And especially because that's a really awesome thing, because you never know what nooks and crannies you can find here in Toms River, especially because this serves as a beacon for the arts to flourish. There's a lot to look forward to for this upcoming season.
Yeah. One of the things that I'm really excited about too is in February, we're going to have this amazing show called the Jane Austen Playlist. Basically, people will be dressing up in Jane Austen character. It's her 250th birthday, so we're going to celebrate that with offering tea to our patrons before that, and then they'll be playing all the music from the Jane Austen time period and dressing up in theatrical costume.
Hot diggity. That's pretty awesome. Wow, okay. There's a lot to look forward to in this upcoming season. So for our viewers who may want to have information as to how to stay up to date, where can our viewers find more information?
I think you can find any information that you want about events, about who we are, our mission, any of that stuff on GrennanCenter.org.
Got you. All right. Thank you so much, Heidi, for your time today and being able to show us the joys and pleasures that are taking place here.
Thank you.
And we would like to send our biggest thanks for both of our guests today and their time to show us the latest events that are happening right here at Ocean County College. You've heard it right here, folks. There's a lot to look forward to for this upcoming season. So keep a close eye as to what's happening down here, because you never know what uncovered gems you might find next. For Shore Support, I'm Nathan Magno, and thank you for watching.